Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Mixtape Moth, and today I'm gonna hit y'all with a review of the new Nicholas Craven compilation album entitled Craven N 3. Let's get to it. Alright, Nicholas Craven is a producer hailing from Montreal, Quebec, who has become one of the more sought after producers on the underground scene since I say about 2020. Now, he's mostly known for his collaborations with Ransom, and the two have made magic together. Also, Makami, The God Fahim, and Griselda. So basically, if you are an underground artist looking for that vintage, soulful production flavor, Nicholas Craven is your guy. So this new project, Craven N 3, is a compilation EP featuring various artists, and it's the third installment of his Craven N series, the last one being from 2019. It serves to showcase Craven's talents as a producer, as well as to prepare us for what he has in store for the remainder of 2022. This contains 9 tracks with an approximate runtime of 25 minutes. The features include Stove Got Cooks, Boldy James, Evidence, Navy Blue, ELUCID, Pink Siifu, Your Old Droog, and Connoisseur Takaso. Now, looking at the list, a few of the artists would fit under more of the abstract rap umbrella. But with that being said, let me go ahead and just hit y'all with this track by track breakdown. This kicks off with the track Opulence by Stove Got Cooks, who has been one of the more promising up-and-coming artists in recent memory. Now, this track is set to a symphonic soul loop that is very regal and fitting for Stove's illustrious coke talk. He does dominate the beat with his wit and charisma. On the hook, he brags, "I have my shooter going D1." So not only is Stove a natural at the drug talk, but he does come through with clever sports references in his rhymes also. He pays homage to Jay-Z by repurposing a couple of his bars like, "Truthfully, I wanted to rhyme like common sense, but then I climbed my way to a brick." Then there's, "Murder is a tough thing to digest. It's a slow process. And I got the patience of a Buddhist, riding with my shooters in the corner store like, yo, Abdullah, ain't no alkaline up in this cooler." So yeah, this is a dope opener and one of the standouts from the project. Track 2 is Zederman by Boldy James, which is set to a luxurious piano and string sample that reminds me of something from an old black and white film, although it's bright and playful enough to offset Boldy's unhurried and drowsy flow. As far as the lyrics go, Boldy is true to form, dropping some vivid criminology bars. He doesn't disappoint, so I have no complaints here, but maybe a guest feature would have enhanced it a little more. Then on the following, Breaking Atoms, Evidence, and Nicholas Craven pay homage to the classic Main Source album from 1991. Well, this song isn't about the album or the group, but the title was clearly inspired by Main Source. Here, Evidence raps over a pitched vocal sample that's more upbeat and gives his standard slow flow a little more life. Some lines that stood out to me were, "Don't think it, write it down with the pen directly. Put the needle to the record like I'm recollecting. Recollecting time, wrong shit I be correcting." Is sharp wordplay and overall dope track. Right after is Anchor by Navy Blue, who comes through with some poetic and cunning raps on top of a classy piano beat. He also drops the jewel, "Praying for you dudes who be sipping lean. All them demons on you, steady haunt you till you set them free." Now, Navy Blue could be an acquired taste for some, and I'm no expert on his catalog, but I have enjoyed some of his verses over the past year or so. But yeah, this is a cool one-verse track that I deem as pretty solid. We then get a change of pace instrumentally with the track 50 Wings by ELUCID that is built around a psychedelic electric guitar riff that feels somewhat Derringer or Alchemist influence. And this is probably my first time hearing ELUCID, but he comes across as an intelligent, thoughtful, and dope MC, and I would view this song as a decent little detour from the soulful and piano ballads thus far. What follows is Serotonin by Pink Siifu. The horn sample is pretty cinematic and glorious. Now it's just one verse as well, but the loop and Pink Siifu's flow is smooth enough to make this one sonically pleasing. After this is the standout Yod Body by Your Old Droog, which has my favorite soul sample out the batch, and Droog has a plethora of one-liners and witty quotables on display. Some include, I make history on my off days, eat a bowl of cornflakes, then watch Scarface, my only 8-ball jacket with some residual curls inside a North Face. And this rhyme is something like a lost scene. Y'all's a genius, rock arenas the size of Joel Osteen. You know, Droog's wit and pen game is something that I really want to highlight, is he's been consistently bodying his verses. Droog and Craven also have good chemistry together, so I am looking forward to their project that is scheduled to drop sometime this year. The second and last track is Novell Religion by Connoisseur Takasso, who I'm not familiar with, but he is rapping in French over another captivating soul loop, so I could appreciate the instrumental, but I can't speak French, so I don't know what he was talking about. Yeah, I know. I need to do better. Then the project wraps up with the Sud Wes Craven outro. It's essentially an instrumental with various rappers who Craven has worked with shouting him out about his producer skills. While it did take me back to the producer interludes that you had during the 90s, I think it could have popped a little bit more had there been scratching in between each artist's segments, but it was still a solid way to close this out. Overall, I give this EP a rating of 3.5 mics. It's a pretty consistent body of work that displays Craven's progression as a producer. It also gives us a taste of what Craven will be bringing to the table instrumentally for the remainder of the year. He seems to be in a good creative space. There are no missteps. Now, obviously, I would have liked a Ransom or Rome Street song, but I'm sure there'll be plenty from them throughout the year. A few tracks really jumped out at me while the others were just super solid. So yeah, I am looking forward to Craven's upcoming projects. In the comment section, let me know what you think about his producer skills in general, and do you have him sitting at the table with producers like Derringer, Rock Marciano, and Alchemist? My favorite tracks include Opulence, Breaking Atoms, Serotonin, and Yod Body. Let me know what you thought about this EP in the comment section below. It's your boy Mixtape Moth. I'm signing out, but be sure to hit that like button and please subscribe. As always, it's peace and blessings. Nicholas Craven, Craven N 3-1.